When you go on stage, what is the last thing you think of, or that goes through your mind before you get on stage? And then what's the first thing you're thinking of when you get off stage?
Oh, wow.
Or
That's
if that's too broad of a question, your last performance. What was like the last thing in terms of your preparation, or in terms of getting ready to go on stage? What's the last thing that you think? And then at the end of that performance, what was the first thing you thought?
it's such an interesting thing. I'm trying to think back. It's when I'm in performance mode, so much stuff goes away. Like I stop thinking about the how, I stop thinking about like the reality of what it is that I'm doing. Um and I think that's an important thing, actually, because we have a tendency as musicians to obsess over every little tiny detail, and we have to, everything has to be perfect, and we spend so much time in the practice room trying to achieve that, that it's important to remember that the reason why we do this is because it's fun. So when I'm going on stage, I'm not thinking about the technical aspects of what I'm about to do. I'm not really thinking about, how is that lick gonna work? Like I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about just the fun of getting to play, and getting to play for others, and to take what is something that is so important to me and to bring that to somebody else. That's really what's going through my head, right before a concert, right before I do any performance. And after, like when I get off the stage, I'm still on that performance high, that excitement of what we just did. Um i i try to record as many of my performances as possible, so later I'll come back and I'll listen to it and I'll say, okay, well, what worked, what didn't work, what can I do better, and I'll try to correct those things. Sometimes it's a matter of, oh, I really need to clean up this aspect of my playing, or I want to showcase this thing that I've been working on, or like this new piece of music, not necessarily new, but this piece of music that is now like new in my brain and I'm really excited about. That's the thing that launches me into the next thing. um it's what can I do, what's the next step, what's next. That's the exciting part.